G'day FSG, how you doing?
Morning, Args. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Just hang on a second. Just 1 minute. Right, that's better. Just had to put my sunglasses on. Those legs. You need to see a bit more Aussie sun, mate.
Well, you know, in Scotland they say you need a week to go from light blue to white in the sun, so I'm probably at that stage.
You're fair enough. Fair enough. Looking good though. Right, we're not here to talk about our fashion sense. We're here to do some farming. What's on the cards today?
So we've got our last field, field 1, sitting doing nothing, and we did talk about getting into animals, didn't we? So we've got a sheep pasture to put down there and to prep the field for grass. But equally, one of the local farmers heard we were getting some sheep, and he's got a grass field that he just needs the grass rid of so he can plant in it. So he's said if you can bale the grass and take it away, he'll let us have it. So I think we've got to do that as well, which means leasing some equipment.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So it's quite nice of him to come in and offer that. But yeah, he was just going to plough the grass in anyhow. So it's a win-win for us.
That's right. It was going to be a relatively quiet episode up until that point because we've done all the planting. Everything's prepped and ready for just growing over the next few months. So yeah, we were going to be twiddling our thumbs anyway.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We were going to buy some hay if nothing like this came about. So it's working out well. So one of us is going to go and sort out a mower, and the other of us is going to go plough that field and get it ready to plant, get the sheep pasture constructed, and get things underway at that end. And then once we're mowing, we can start tedding and windrowing.
Yep, that sounds good.
Awesome.
Pick your poison, mate. What would you like to do?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll take responsibility for the sheep pasture. Apparently I'm good with sheep, so might as well
That's
make it
the
my
rumour.
job. So I've heard. So yeah, I'll go sort out their home and make sure they're comfortable, and you can go do some mowing.
Sounds good. Are we going to plough that field or not? Or we can direct seed into it. I think one of our seeders is a cultivator, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll suss it out. I'll go get the sheep pasture down, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do.
All right.
It does need ploughing. So if we want to get our best grass off it, we might give it a quick plough.
That's a good point.
Yeah, see how we go.
All right, I'll go and see if I can find a mower.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
Cheers,
Catch you
buddy.
soon.
Morning, everyone. FSG here. You can't see my legs. It's probably best that you don't. If you do want to see them, go over to Argsy's channel. But yeah, those with a stiff constitution only, I would suggest. Right, I think we'll take the 8R here, and we will run down to the store and pick ourselves up a mower. Well, the dealership were kind enough to run it down to us. So we've got it here. Going for the Pottinger. It's 10 metres wide working width. I did think about the Kuhn, but that was 8.5. And actually, we need to do this quickly. Because we're going to need that grass pretty quick. So this was the best option. It's quite punchy. I've just realised that we don't have any front hitches on any of our tractors. It's quite punchy to lease all of this stuff, but at the end of the day, it will get us some good returns. So, worth doing for now. We will probably consider buying it later on, but for now, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. Luckily enough, we do have the mobile workshop installed, so let's switch to the front hydraulic. There we go. It's a £12,000 option as well. We are basically blowing cash left, right and centre at the moment. Right, let's hook that back up. Let's get the front attachment on. There we go, that balances the weight out as well. Okay, let's head down to field 25, which is right at the bottom of the map. As our field's growing now, just see the growth of the crops. They are coming up very quickly. Conditions have been beautiful the last few weeks for growing, so things are looking good. So here we are, nearly at the field. This is a part of the map that we've not explored before, which is quite nice. We are getting to see quite a lot of the map actually, with our fields dotted around all over the place. It's meant we've got to see a lot, which is good. I think this is it right down in the bottom corner here. Yep, that looks like it. I'm going to have to dodge the traffic a little bit, and there's a fence right along here. I think I may have taken a wrong turning somewhere. I should have gone in at the end there. and shouldn't be on this main road. Oh well, better do a U-turn and go back the other way. Right, here we are on the right road now and in the right place. So let's get everything unfolded and basically just get started. Right, we're off. No ability for these mowers to windrow, which is a shame. Some of them do, but not this one. So we are just going to have to make do with doing that afterwards. I suppose it needs tedding anyway, so even if it could windrow, we're going to mess those up with the tedder. So in the interim, we'll just push on as we are, and hopefully Args won't be too long in the other field, and then we'll be able to kind of do a bit of a tag team. There's actually going to be a lot of hay off this. We may not need much more after this. Is a big old field, but very nice of the farmer to let us have the grass. So, a couple of headlands here, and then we'll get on the up and down rows. So, nothing more to say than to sit back, relax, and enjoy. We'll be back soon.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walk to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Might makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned. Lord, forgive me and take me on down the river where the guilt can't find a red-handed sinner. On where the grave can't cry out, 'cause I done wrong. Down the river with a hand on a Colt and a finger on the trigger, and long before dawn they try to find me. So take me on down. Take me on down.
Okay, that is us done with the mower. That didn't take long at all. I'm just going to pop my HUD up here because I've got to turn this off manually. But let's raise this up, unfold it up, and we are done. That is a lot of grass. So next step is a tedder. So we'll run back and get that. Args is busy in the other field. He's ploughing at the moment, and he's going to plant in there, so we should get through quite a lot of the tedding. Right, we have got this Pottinger tedder. We're heading back to the field. This is a big tedder. Well, all this lease equipment is costing us money, so we need to be careful. We might have to take another loan out at this rate. It's probably not the most cost-effective way of doing things, but it's working so far, so we'll just keep going with it until we can't, I guess. Right, we'll head down to the field and we'll see you soon. Right, here we are, back at the field. We'll do end rows again first, and then we'll jump into the up and downs. Right, that's us up and running with the tedder. We have done a headland already. You can see there, just because GPS is on, we've got a little gap down the right hand side, which we're just about to turn around and fix on the way back, and then it should be all systems go. But it's quite a big field. Oh, there's Args. Hey, Args.
So a little bit of a problem. I can't plant grass until September, so I'm now free to give you a hand with the grass.
Excellent. Well, that just justifies us having a chat with that other farmer and taking his grass off him then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. Certainly does. So what do you need me to do?
I am mid-tedding. I've got a very wide tedder though, so I shouldn't take too long to get this done, so you could probably grab a windrower and head on down.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see you down there soon.
Cool. There we go. Excellent. A little bit of help. That should make things a bit easier. I better get a wriggle on though, so he's got enough space to work the windrower. So I guess we'll get our head down and get some work done. So we'll see you shortly.
With spotlights, dogs, the whole 9 yards. it breathing down my neck and breathing hard. 2 weeks in a wild chase across the highways, mountains over 7 states. Found a man at the harbor, said that he could take me across the ocean somewhere far away. Lord, forgive me. Take me on down the river where the kids can't find the red-handed sinner. On where the grave can cry out, 'cause I done wrong. Down the river with a hand on a Colt and a finger on the trigger, and long before dawn they try to find me. So take me on down. Take me on down.
Right, here we go. End of the field. That didn't take too long at all. Very handy. And there's Args catching us up incredibly quickly with the windrower, so we better get our wriggle on, back to the yard, get the baler, because then Args will be needing to pick this stuff up with a trailer not too soon after that. But look at the height of those rows, they look fantastic. So definitely going to be a worthwhile exercise getting this baled. I think we're going to have a lot of hay off this, which is great. So we will head back to the yard. We'll see you there. Right. Back in the yard, let's drop this off. We're just literally abandoning equipment here because it's going to get picked up by the dealer again. So I will just literally unhitch this here. And we'll get a baler sorted. Right, we have got the Crone big baler here. This is going to be exciting. Now, I'll probably need to check with Args what size of bales he wants us to do. 240s, 180s. I probably think we'll go for 240s based on the volume of the crop. I think we'll go for 240s, but we will radio in and check when we get down there. FSG to Args.
You go ahead.
Just on my way back with the baler, mate. 180 or 240 bales. I'm guessing on the amount of crop we've got, we might want to go for the bigger bale.
Yeah, are we going to lease a pickup trailer? So just make sure we can use the trailer to pick them up.
Yes, probably worthwhile, isn't it? So, what do you think? It's safe to go for the 180s?
Yeah, I'd just have to double check with the dealer that the Anderson trailer or whatever we're going to use is capable of taking those.
All right. Well, I'll do a quick check when I get to the field anyway, just to make sure.
A little bit of research.
Cool.
Cool, mate.
Right, we're nearly back at the field, but we will jump into the shop and just make sure there's an appropriate trailer to pick them up with. Right, so the Arkuzan is 180 to 240 centimetres. I think that's the only one we've got. So that might be the only one we go for. But in the meantime, we'll not worry about that. Let's dive in here and we'll get started. Right, we are just about finished in this field here. Just having a look at what we've got, and there's a few bits and pieces, scrabbly bits. We'll maybe try and finish off a full bale. Let's pop up the HUD so we can see what's what. 67 bales though. I'm going to say it feels like there's more than that. But maybe we've broken the counter. We'll pick up these bits and pieces. There's 36% left. I'm sure there's enough in this field to pick up an extra last bale. So we'll just do that. And then we'll maybe stop and have a chat with Args. We're going to have to probably help him picking up some of these bales as well. There are a lot in this field. Well, there's a few straggly bits left, but not enough really to get another bale out of it. I think I've done everything that I could. I could keep going around, but I don't think I'll get more than maybe 75-80% in total. So, what we'll do is we will stop the baler. And we will run it back to the yard. We'll just unload these bales and run it back to the yard. And probably grab another trailer to help Args. I think he picks up 16 at a time with this. And there's a few more than that to do. So we'll have a chat with him anyway. Let's see what he says. More bales than we thought here, Args.
I'll tell you what, if the farmer let us use this field, sees how many we got off here, he's probably going to ask us to pay him.
That's right. That's right. What do you want to do? There was 67 bales in total, although it looks like a lot more than that.
Okay.
Do you want me to grab another trailer, or do you think you'll get through these?
Nah, there's only 3 more loads, so it's probably not worth it. But I was going to suggest if you wanted to go and pick up a livestock trailer, you could go buy some sheep.
Alright, I'll do that. How many do you want me to buy?
As many as you can for $20,000.
Whatever we've got left money-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, just, I don't know. We're going to need a water trailer, I suppose, at some stage. At least we get some plumbing put in. All those irrigation ditches, we probably can get some plumbing put in.
We probably could, couldn't we? Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, I'll do that. No worries.
Alright, there's some very nice Aussie-style livestock trailers you might find useful.
I have seen them. I'll just lease it, though, because once they're in, we're not going to move them, are we?
I might take 1 or 2 for a date somewhere, but I won't need a truck for that.
No, no. Surely they get to ride up front with you there.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm on it.
You go do that. Alright.
So, there we go. We will unload these bales and we'll head on our merry way. There we go. Right, I'm going to start returning some of this equipment as well, so we don't pay for it more than we need to. Right, let us get organised and get a livestock trailer, and we will go and get some sheeps. In fact, before that, let's return all this equipment. Crikey, thousands of pounds of stuff sitting here. Let's go in here, and go into here, and sell all of this. Return. Right, we'll be back when we finish this. Right, let's take this very patriotic Kenworth and we'll go and pick up these sheep. Right, let's just get this hooked up. It will take 102 sheep in total. So I don't think we can afford that. We've got 18,000 left in the bank. I'm going to spend it all if I can, and that's the reason I'm picking it up from here and going to the livestock rather than just getting it delivered to the sheep pasture, because they will charge us quite a lot for delivery, whereas we can do this and save probably enough to get a few more sheep. So let's go and find the livestock place and fill it up. Yes indeed, here we are. There is the load point. Let's get turned around and reversed up to it. Let's see how many sheep we can buy. Right, it's going to be a Landrace, Steinschaft. In fact, they're all good. I'm going to get a mix, actually. Looks like we can afford 30 of each, and leaves us with $200 left. So let's do that. Right, the good thing about this is that they will start, they've got, I think, 5 months till puberty, and then they'll start reproducing. So that helps us in terms of growing them. So good to have a little bit of space left in the pasture. But these could be quite a nice little money spinner, as well as wool, of course. We could sell any excess animals as they grow as well, or as some of them get older, so... we'll need to keep tabs on things to make sure everything's going to plan, but it'll be quite good fun. Right. Back down to field 1. Right, here we are, and there is Args going the other way, still loading bales up. Right, I think this is the gate. We'll soon find out. There's no trigger here, but it looks like it's the only gate in, so I'm assuming this is going to work for us. So let's just reverse up here. Hit the R button, see what happens. Perfect, it worked. Right. Let's get them all shipped over, shall we? 1, 2, 3. And there we go. A lovely paddock full of sheep. We need to get water in here somehow. But we could plumb that in. And food will go in here. Right, animal trailer has been returned. And we will just drop this back in the shed. Like so. And there we go. Right, we've just headed out. We've grabbed the tank from the farm. We filled it up in one of the waterways, and we're going to run it down to the sheep and fill them up. And then all we need is 1 or 2 bales in to get them fed, and they're going to be happy sheeps. Right, so here we are. Just weave through the trees here, and hopefully we should be able to unload this at the trigger. Let's see. I'm not sure which one is the water and which one is, guessing the first one. There we go. And they'll probably take quite a lot. We've got 60 sheep here, so they, yeah, look at this. They're taking quite a lot there. That's good. A good sized tanker though we've got here. Excellent. Right, they'll probably need some more at some point, but for now, that will do. I think Args is just on his way back with the final load, so once he sees it, he's going to drop that. Actually, the last load is going to drop in the feed trigger as well, so after that, the sheep will be all sorted for now, and we can wrap things up for the day. I'm just going to park this here, I think. Wait for him to arrive. Here comes Args with the final load. I don't think it's a full load actually. Yes, he was too short of a full load there, so he is going to run these straight over to where the sheep are. It will mean unloading more bales than we need here, I think, but at the same time they can sit there and they can work through them as and when the sheep eat the food. So let's see how it goes. With the weather we've got here in Oz, them sitting out in the open for ages shouldn't really be an issue. So let's let him unload without tipping the trailer over on the fence. Ah, yes, very close. How's this going to work?
That didn't quite go how I planned.
It'll buff out, don't worry.
It'll buff out, at least it's going back.
It's filling up.
That's the key thing.
Yeah, we've got enough of the feed troughs, so that'll do. We can shift them later on.
Indeed, indeed.
Look at them tucking in. They're very happy.
Getting into it, aren't they? It's good. You know, you didn't spare an expense on how many you got either.
No, you said whatever you can get for 20 grand.
Yeah, I did. I'm a little bit worried we're going to get some hourly rates on this leased equipment now, though.
Yeah, it's going to be quite punchy at the end of the day. We might need to go to the bank manager again.
And I was just saying we might have to go and get some money for a telehandler or something as well.
Yeah, that harvest can't come soon enough, right?
No, that's right. But it is, well, I would say it's just around the corner. We've only just finished planting, but apart from keeping these guys happy, there's probably not too much left to do until harvest time.
There isn't. You're right. So maybe next time we come along, and we might have moved on a few months.
We'll wait and see. Anyhow, that was good.
Yeah,
Got through a power of work. It's fastest turnaround ever from a grass field to hay.
it really was, wasn't it? So, on that note, I think we'll call it, won't we? But have a good week, mate.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you again here, same time, same place.
Yes, indeed. Looking forward to it.
All right. Catch you later, mate. See ya.
Cheers, buddy. Bye-bye. So, there we go, folks. Sheep, new pasture, lots of work done today, and getting ready for harvest, which will be coming up next. So, hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you again very soon. But for now, from me, FarmSimGuy, and from Args over there, take care. Bye for now.